hello, good morning or
Hello.
afternoon. I don't know where you're at right now.
Yes, I
Oh,
think it's still quite early for you, unfortunately. I'm so sorry about that.
it's okay. I'm awake. I'm here, and I'm so excited to talk to you guys. When We Are Lady Parts came out the first season a couple years ago, it was my favorite show of the year. And I
Yay.
have literally been waiting since the announcement of season two. I'm like, give it to me. Hurry up.
Us too.
Yeah,
And
we've
Us,
been.
oh, us too.
but now it's here and it's so good. You know, sometimes shows have sophomore slumps. This one absolutely does not.
Yeah.
And I love all of the arcs that everyone's going on. We get so much music. And so I want, since it's been just a second, I want each of you to set up a little bit of where your characters are coming from and where they're going for audiences this season. If Sarah, if you want to start this for me.
Okay. So Syra has come from a place of, obviously she was searching for this lead guitarist, and there was that breakup with the band, but now just at the end of the first season, they're back together. They're gigging for their kind of organic fans, the people that were meant to hear their music. So we're coming into season two, and there is obviously initially the joy of touring. Everything seems to be going really well, but then there's the threat, of this other band. So I think it full throttles her into thinking how to immortalize the music. That is for the fans now. They have to have their album made, and then that kind of kicks off her existential crisis of how are we meant to make this album? Do we have to go down a corporate capitalist road? Can we do it as an original band with our friends as we intended? Yeah, and then being influenced by everyone else's kind of journeys, wanting them to be focused on the band, and then in terms of writing, how do we tell our stories as well as all the stories of all the Muslim people and what we're experiencing. So yeah.
I think season one was so much about Amina just coming out of her shell, and that was such a big journey. That season two is, as she puts it in her own words, her villain era. And it's about trying on this like newfound confidence out for size, on for size. So, but it's for someone who's never been in that kind of skin before, it feels a little bit like wearing a costume. So I think she's in this process of finding what that center is, that balance is. And, we left her love story on a bit of a cliffhanger in season one. So I'm glad to say that she has her rom-com moment in season two. So she has a really good rom-com story, and I think it ends the way, I'm glad with the ending that she has, without giving too many spoilers.
Same. I love everyone's journey, and the writing on the show is so good because it's able to like focus but also tell everyone's story in such a clean, clear, full way. And a lot of that for me is through the music, because everyone in a way has like a heart song, whether it's a song that you're writing for the band, or Visma has her song when she's trying to figure out what she's trying to do for herself. So I want to ask you guys, in your opinion, what is Amira's heart song for the season, and what is Sayra's heart song for the season?
That's a great question.
And doesn't have to be one of the band songs. It could be any song. I know that probably makes it worse.
Oh, I need the prep.
Shall I just second while you think about this one, Sarah? Do you need a second to think about this one?
I need 1 second. Yeah. Do
Okay,
you have...
I'll jump in so that you can have a little second.
Go on. Yeah. I'm coming.
I think I'm not going to give away the end song. Amina has a moment where she sings a song, and it's not her song. She sings someone else's song in order to show her own heart, if that makes sense. Yeah. So I will say, without giving it away, because then I feel like it will ruin the whole story.
Oh,
but also Villanera, which is basically her going, "This is me now." So that's her anthem for season two.
And I'm going to cheat a little bit because there is also a song from the show, but it's just played for a brief moment, and I don't know who it's by, but it's the "What Have They Done With My Song?"
Melanie.
Is it?
It's by Melanie.
By Melanie.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, that whole sequence when Sarah's having such an existential crisis and she's trying to sing her song, what she wants to sing about, is done so well and brilliantly. So I just want to commend you on that moment, because I was like, how powerful this message
Oh,
is towards the end of the show of what you guys
oh.
are trying to do. And that's one thing I really love about We Are Lady Parts, because it's not just these women in a band having a good time. You have such strong messages and they resonate with everyone. So what are you hoping from season 2 that audiences are going to take away along with the laughs and the friendship?
Mm. Yeah,
I think
yeah, go. No,
no,
no, please.
sorry, you go, you
No,
go, go.
no, I
No,
always answer you.
we'll both go. I'll say a little bit, and then you say a little bit.
Okay.
I think season 2 goes deeper into the questions, and they're very existential questions that each person goes through, and ultimately the band's story of like who we are, what are we trying to say, what are we hoping to like leave behind, and how do we matter in the world? And I think those are questions that every person goes through and every artist goes through, and how they negotiate who they are and their art. And, it's all sort of intertwined. And just kind of like navigating those questions in a world that can always want to put you into a kind of box. So, and that is what Lady Parts has always tried to do, is kind of exist on their own terms and not anyone else's terms. And I think that's season 2 is such a deep exploration of that.
Absolutely.
Your turn, Sarah. Sarah.
I can't answer that. That was exactly what I was going to say.
Like, nailed it. And when Sarah meets her idol and has that full fall apart moment, I want to ask you two, who, if you met them, would that be you as the blubbering, falling over, cannot speak words mess?
It literally happened. That was me with Mira Sayre. I have watched her for so long, for her whole career. And it was so cyclical in this way of seeing her in front of me, playing my idol, Syra's idol, and being my idol. So I just think like very little of that was acting and was just being in the moment, looking at her, and getting to share this set and this experience with her, because it is the most diverse, the most encouraging, just like so synchronistic set. Like everyone, there's such a foundation of love and understanding that I think sharing that with her and seeing that be her first experience of that kind of thing actually was really important to share.
Oh, well, I think my reaction to anyone that I sort of vaguely admire is to like walk away from them, to like run in the opposite direction. Like, I'm not good at going up to someone and being like, "Hi, I'm nice to meet you. I just want to say I'm a fan." I don't know how to do that. Like, I don't think I've ever done that. It's kind of hard for me to do that, I find. But the nice thing about our jobs is that sometimes you end up sort of a situation happens where you end up meeting one of your heroes, so it was amazing that like Sarah got to do that scene with Mira, because you would just, that just would never happen. So like I did a film and I got to meet, Olivia Colman and work with her, but I think I spent the whole of the first week of filming just staring at her. And I was like, Ange, don't be weird, like stop staring. But it took me a while and she's so, like she's definitely one of those people who's like, no, absolutely do meet your heroes. But I found it really hard to like kind of muster up any kind of just to just talk to her. She's so normal, so she breaks the ice for you because she knows, I think, that how people, she has an effect on people. So thank God, because I just wouldn't have said anything to her if she didn't say something to me first.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I see people, I'm like, I want to leave them alone. They don't want to be bothered. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
exactly. Yeah, I would never go up and ask for someone's autograph for photos. I just wouldn't know how to.
no. But thank goodness I have a friend who's more than willing to do that for me. So that it's like a little better, right? You're like, oh, they're shy. She likes you. Go say it like breaks it a little bit. Yay, friends. I love that.
Okay.
So my final thing for you, and we love to do this, to post on social media and the TikToks and things, is you can tag team this, do it separately, however you want. Give me your pitch for season 2. Tell everyone why they need to come back and watch Lady Parts season 2.
Okay, why we have what? Tell the audience why they have to come back and watch season 2.
It is season 1 on Turbo. turned up, leveled up in the music, in the story, in the characters, in the chemistry. And not only that, you get introduced to so many new people that pepper the series in such beautiful ways. Yeah, it's so worth it. Go.
Oh, okay, my turn. Season 2 is season 1 in villain mode. And these girls mean business this time. The band means business, and there are some surprises, and the songs are even better somehow. So you're gonna have to tune in to find out.
Nailed it. I love it. And you're so right. The songs are so good. Well, thank you so much. It was lovely to speak to you. I love season 2. It's so good, like I said in the beginning, and I hope everyone checks it out because they need to. It's just so good.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have such a
Lovely to
great
meet
day.
you.
Thank you, Sarah.
Congratulations.
Have a great day.